trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this, that sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on thedougstewartshow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. There's a storm coming! A firestorm. Get ready to raise your game because watching sports will never be the same. Introducing FireFan. It's a game changer. Finally, a sports app that puts you into the game. You predict the scores, you call the plays in real time while you watch and compete against sports heroes, celebrities, friends, family, or other die-hard fans. The more you call it, the more points you can achieve. Also, be a loyal fan and earn loyalty rewards. Don't miss the hottest app of the year, FireFan. Ignite your passion. Yeah! Yes, sir. Yeah. Register now at firefan.com today. Enter player rewards code TDSS. That's player rewards TDSS. Play the game, fan the fire, earn rewards.
Yo, Cool G Rap, yo, Polo, you ready to bust this funky album for the people?
Yo, word, you know, boy, you about to get busy with it right now.
Yo, word up, Marley. You know what time it is.
Yo, man, there's too many suckers out there thinking that we can't do it. Yo, we gonna do it or what?
Yo, who year is this? Cool G Rap and Polos.
Word up.
Back again.
89, yo, all the way. Now bust something like this.
Word.
When I was 5 years old, I realized there was a road at the end. I would win lots of pots of gold. Never took a break, never made a mistake. Took time to create, cause there's money to make. To be a billionaire takes hard work for years. Some nights I shed a tears while I sat a prayers. Been through hard times, even worked part-time in a key food store, sweeping floors sometimes. I was sort of a reporter, taking the next man's orders.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Great Cool G Rap. Hey, the number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. We're brought to you by firefan.com. You can pre-register right now. The app is going to drop, and I mean it, any second now. I know. I'm waiting too. But all kidding aside, man, the FireFan app will drop any second now. It may have already dropped. I haven't looked this morning. But you can pre-register and join my league, the Doug Stewart Show League, on FireFan by going to firefan.com. And on the very first page, use the promo code TDSS. All right, that's the very first page. Use the promo code TDSS. We'll keep you up to date on what's going on with it, man, and when we're going to start playing the games. We're going to play the game this weekend. The app is supposed to drop once again at any time. Now, last night, man, in Mexico City, Derek Carr got a struggling offense going, throwing 2 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter as the Raiders capped a successful trip to Mexico with a 27-20 victory over the Houston Texans on Monday night. Oakland had been held to 120 yards through 3 quarters with the running game going nowhere. I'll talk about that a little bit later. I had the damn Murray kid at my running back position. Shut up! I thought he was going to ball out in Mexico. He didn't do a damn thing. But they got it going last night, man, and changed it up in the fourth quarter. The Raiders are now 8-2, 4 straight wins for the first time since 2002. I know it's Tuesday, but baller award to the Raiders. Yeah. That's like one of the only Chris Berman little slang terms, phrases that he throws out about these teams and these players when he says, the Raiders. That's one of the only ones that I like, really. Star receiver Amari Cooper lined up in the backfield. David Carr found fullback Jameez Alawi open for a 75-yard catch and run that tied it at 20. And the Raiders went on to win 27-20. David Carr had thrown 170 straight passes without an interception before getting picked by A.J. Bowie on a deep ball in the first play of scrimmage in the second half last night. That was one of the worst or one of the bad plays that I've seen this kid David Carr make this year. where he just basically threw it up for grabs. I thought maybe he thought that maybe his receiver could make a play on the ball, but that was just a bad throw. Last night, David Carr, 21 for 31, 295 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Latavius Murray, once again, 12 carries for 33 stinking ass yards. We'll talk about him a little bit later in the fantasy wrap-up, man. The Doug Stewart Show weekly fantasy wrap-up. On the other side, Brock Osweiler, 26 for 39, 243 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Lamar Miller been balling out of control ever since he's left from Miami and playing with the Houston Texans. 24 carries, 104 yards for Lamar Miller. And so the Raiders get another win, man, a big win at that. Right now in the division, the AFC West, you've got the Oakland Raiders at top with a 8-2 record once again. Kansas City following them, and Denver, both with 7-3 records. And the San Diego Chargers, the woeful San Diego Chargers, are at 4-6 right now. Hey, listen, man, and we'll take some phone calls and your thoughts on this, man. A lot of conversation about the Raiders. It looks like that they're going to be the Las Vegas Raiders at some point. I absolutely love that. I've been a fan of the team for the last couple of years. In the 2 Live Stews, we had this little thing where I actually chose a team that I started to root for, and I basically rooted for the Raiders because I like Al Davis, and I like his maverick attitude and his FU attitude to the NFL, Roger Goodell at that time. So I said the same thing about the Dallas Cowboys. When the Raiders are relevant, okay, one of the, the old school legendary squads, when the Raiders are relevant, that's a good thing, man. Just like when the Dallas Cowboys are relevant, that's a good thing. When the Yankees are relevant, that's a good thing because you got so many fans, but you also got so many haters, okay? And people really love the fact that the Raiders have been down for so long. And you remember that whole thing people were saying, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, that the Raiders weren't going to be good until Al Davis died. I mean, which was a very harsh thing to say. It was a very harsh thing to say that you wanted a man to die. Like, the people were wishing for Al Davis to die. Even a lot of Raider fans were wishing for Al Davis to die. So the man died. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? The team's starting to play good. Now, do I think that they can get into the playoffs, man, and make it to the Super Bowl? I just don't see a team in the AFC right now. I'm looking at these teams in the AFC right now. I'm scanning these teams, man. I don't see a team in the AFC. Like, it's really a down year in the AFC in particular. Your division leaders in the AFC North are the Baltimore Ravens with a 5-5 record? Huh? And then your division leader in the AFC South is Houston with a 6-4 record. And then you got the Raiders at 8-2. Now, once again, I would love to see the Raiders beat the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship. But that cheating-ass bastages Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, that's probably not going to happen. I'm just saying. They got the Raiders playbook probably right now, knowing the damn New England Patriots. They probably got their playbook right now. So, I tell you what, but crazier things have happened. This team is clicking on all cylinders. I talked about it yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Reggie McKenzie, the new GM, or he's been there for a couple of years, man, been building that squad back up. Looked like they hit the number with this David Carr kid. Amari Cooper is a baller. The Murray kid, even though he didn't have a good game yesterday and killed my damn fantasy squad, he's a baller as well. They got ninjas at every position on the field. I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it. Like, if you put a gun to my head and said, and once again, this is only week 10, they got 6 more games to play. If you put a gun to my head and you say who wins in the AFC Championship, the Oakland Raiders or the New England Patriots, I'd probably say New England. I mean, that's just the way it works. There's certain things that are just consistent in football, like rookie quarterbacks at some point struggle, which we talked about yesterday, and a team with a bunch of young players stepping up to the challenge against a veteran-laden team and what a lot of people would call the best quarterback of all time, and Tom Brady. I wouldn't do that, but a lot of people would say that. It's probably not going to bode well for the young team in the playoffs. So we'll see, but definitely I'm rooting for the Raiders right now in the AFC, man. Could you imagine an Oakland Raiders and Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl? Could you imagine that? That would be crazy bananas, man. The NFC, looking at the NFC, man, quickly, is a toss-up. You talk about Dallas. You got Detroit leading the division right now in the NFC North. The Falcons lead the NFC South. And the Seahawks. I guess probably the best team, if I had to put some money down to you, put a gun to my head right now, I think the best team and the team that's most likely at this point in the season, based on what we've seen, to make it to the Super Bowl from the NFC is probably the Seattle Seahawks. It just is. It just is. The Seahawks clicking on all cylinders. They've got experience. They've got a great quarterback. They've got a great coach. They've got a great organization. They lead the division right now. So, yeah, I can see the Seahawks. I can see the Cowboys, the Lions. I can see all of these teams. I can see the Falcons getting to a Super Bowl this year. They can figure out some things on defense and get their offensive output, back to the level at which it was a couple of weeks ago. I can see anybody coming out of the NFC. The AFC, probably going to be the Patriots. The NFC, once again, it's a coin toss. What are your thoughts about the Raiders? What are your thoughts about the league right now, the NFC and the AFC? Who do you like in the Super Bowl right now? I'll read some of your chat in the next segment. Yes, sir. The NFL is fantastic. Oh, that's the NBA. The NFL is fantastic, to steal a phrase from the NBA. The NFL is fantastic, man. NFC is just totally wide open. Dallas, when you talk about offensively, defensively, being an even keel team, Dallas might be the best team in the NFC. Dallas might be the best team in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys on ESPN's Power Rankings is the #1 team. Can you imagine that? I think we need to start giving more talk and more conversation to this fact that Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott, I would give the edge to Dak Prescott, should be really considered as serious contenders for the league MVP. They're not getting enough love. They are not getting enough love. Just the fact that Dak Prescott is a rookie quarterback says it all. With everything that you have to learn and the transition from college to pro, the speed of the game, and for what he's doing, the stats, the numbers, his efficiency is unapparalled, man. I'll tell you what, man, he needs to start getting more conversation. The Dallas Cowboys are looking good. I mean, just whatever you want to talk about. We get back from the break. I'm going to read some of your chat, get some of your thoughts. Damn, Raiders and Cowboys in the Super Bowl. That'd be good. That would be good. Raiders and Cowboys, Raiders and Falcons? You'd have an all-black Super Bowl? Talking about the jersey color. It would be all-black as far as the Raiders concerned. You have an all-black Super Bowl, the Raiders and Falcons? That would be marvelous as well. Hey, back in 3 minutes. More Tribute Tuesday with Cool G Rap. Don't go away.
The #1 Chief Rocket Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
It's Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deleon.
Microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with Keith.
Go give it to you. Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com.